Meet Tubby Iron, my maxed Iron Man that I've been playing on the last 4 years. The goal is to build one of the most stacked Iron Man accounts in old school RuneScape. After recently obtaining the Tumekens Shadow, the Twisted Bow, and the Scythe of Vitor are the only 2 remaining items that I need out of the big 3 mega rares. Also, I still need to fight my way through the Inferno and get my first Infernal Cape. Furthermore, Valamor is here, which also brought another best in slot cape locked behind a new difficult wave-based challenge that I will need to conquer as well. Welcome to the beginning of the end. Solo Chambers of Xeric is one of the most fun and engaging pieces of content in RuneScape. However, it is extremely difficult to get into, and it has a very steep learning curve when starting off. There are a total of 13 different rooms with varying mechanics and layouts for you to learn. 9 combat rooms and 4 puzzle rooms. In a normal raid layout, you deal with a random combination of puzzle and combat rooms, totaling up to either 5 or 6 rooms before the final boss. And speaking of the final boss, soloing the Great Olm, in my opinion, is one of the best fights in the game. It is roughly a 10-minute fight that requires all 3 forms of combat: tick perfect movement, prayer switches, gear switches, managing potion timers, and understanding the boss's attack patterns are all things that you need to be capable of doing in order to defeat the Great Olm in a solo encounter. Sounds pretty difficult, right? But what if I told you it gets worse? I'm going to be doing challenge mode Chambers of Xeric. In challenge mode, the layout is the same every time, but you need to do every single room. Everything is way tankier and deals much more damage. For example, challenge mode Muttadile is capable of doing a whopping 106 damage with its stomp attack. Pretty scary. The Great Olm has the same HP as normal mode, but it does gain the increased defensive stats and damage like everything else. Challenge mode Chambers is very gear restrictive, meaning that it's not advised to do it without good gear. I pulled the Tumekens Shadow a few episodes ago, so I feel like I have a decent chance of completing CMs somewhat quickly and consistently. Completing these raids offers me a decent chance of purples, as well as the possibility of rolling Twisted Ancestral Kits, or better yet the Metamorphic Dust. So let's see if I have what it takes to conquer Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric. Good luck to me, I'm going to need it. Wow, that raid was pretty sloppy. I'm doing a few normal mode raids just to get back in the groove and refamiliarize myself with Chambers. Also, I need to learn how to run the Mage Hand with the Tumekens Shadow, which is a lot more complicated than using a Trident or a Swing Staff since you're using a 5-tick weapon and a 4-tick cycle. I'd rather learn how to use it in normal mode than challenge mode, obviously. Come on, spoon me a purple to start us off? Nothing. Okay, I'm still struggling with the Mage Hand, but I'm slowly starting to get better times. I just need to keep practicing. Getting soul rune drops from this place is so good. The Shadow is extremely expensive to use, and getting some runes back is always nice. Wait, I think it's starting to click. Aw man, why did I have to speak? I immediately lost a tick and messed it up. More soul runes, very nice. Almost at 700 KC. 700 solo chambers KC has been achieved, and I am rewarded with some saltpeter. Okay, so I think I understand the 8-to-1 method pretty well. Now I just need to perfect the 12-to-0 method, and I should be able to start doing CMs. By the way, the Shadow is so powerful here. The Mage Hand just gets absolutely nuked. Holy shit, we're gaming. I'm doing it! This is so sick! I can't stress this enough, dude. Going from a Trident of the Swamp to a Tumekens Shadow is such a ridiculous increase of power. Olm sometimes won't turn all the way even with a Thrall summoned. Just need to keep that in mind. I think I can say I understand both of the mage methods now. Sometimes it's scary on P3 when you have to 8-to-1 and he throws special attacks at you during the cycle. Other than that, I got it down, I think. Man, the Shadow is so good in Chambers. Just at a casual 36-second Vespula, everything just dies so fast with this thing. I started using Phoenix necklaces for Vasa if he's really into the raid. That way you don't need to worry about brewing and restoring your stats. Vanguards with the Shadow are so chill. Apparently the Shadow outperforms the Bofa on the Major based on the wiki, so I only need melee and magic for this room now. Without fortified Masuri armor, the Shadow is slightly better than the Blowpipe. The first sub 20-minute run since the return to Chambers. Not too shabby. Unfortunately rewarded with the white lights. I think I'm going to send a few more normal raids, and then I will begin doing some CMs. Hey, it's a purple! Ah, just the ducks. Forgot to hide the chat box. Either way, there was no collection log pop-up, so it's a dupe regardless. Whatever, I'm happy. Always nice seeing a purple in Cox, even though it's a prayer scroll half the time. No back-to-back purples, unfortunately. The game's a scam. Holy shit, there's another purple! Literally got the last one 2 raids ago. Alright, no milking. Just show it to me. 2 deck scrolls and 3 raids, that's crazy. You know, one of these purples will be a Twisted Bow. It might take another couple 100, 1,000, or even 2,000 raids, but I'll get it one day. It's just a matter of time. I like to note the KC of every purple because it's just fun to look back on, and of the last 8 purples, 6 of them have been in decks. This just shows how stupid the Chambers drop tables are. Holy shit, I almost got deleted out of the game. Getting trapped in a flame wall and then portal showing up is a nasty combo. Good thing I got Tellied out right before it procced. Otherwise I would have been toast. Almost a 4.2% purple chance. Will we be getting the back-to-back? Nope. Just uncut rubies and blood runes. Alright, I think I'm ready for challenge mode. I've been putting this off for way too many raids. CMs are scary, man, but I need to man up and get in there. My gear is fairly decent, I'd say, especially now that I have a shadow. Even though everything has more defensive stats in CMs, the shadow just doesn't care at all and it still performs so well. Whoever decided to put challenge mode Muttadile right before Olm is evil. Without an infinite stack of purple sweets, this room is so scary. Oh no, dude, I didn't bring in any stamp potions. Oh my god, that hurts so much. Take me away, Olm. I knew I was forgetting something. Minus 17k points, whatever. Dying at Olm definitely hurts the purple chance quite a bit, but at least I can still roll kits or the dust. Doing the raid in under an hour and 10 minutes is pretty free. I deserve that white light for not bringing the stamp pot to Olm. Anyways, that's 7kc. I did a few CMs in the last Chambers video, but this time around I plan on doing like 50 of them. It's grind time, baby. I guess I've grown a fan base. Shout out to this kind gentleman. Learning CMs is definitely rough, but it is nice cause it's the same rooms and the same layout every single time. I already know all the rooms cause I've done nearly 1,000 raids across all my accounts, but in CMs, it's all about perfection. Sad scam game. At least this time I didn't forget my stamp pots, and I didn't die to Olm. The Cadentines are decent, but the Silver Ore is pretty bad. I've done a few CMs at this point, and the runs are going okay. I did get a 43.29 PB, which I'm pretty proud of, but oh my god, dude, this content is literally frying my brain. Regular Chambers is so much more chill than this. I am making some Enchanted Dragon Ruby bullets because I got the Dragon Hunter crossbow a while ago, and it is a lot better than the Bofa on the Olm head. Sacrificing some starting supplies for extra gear switches is fine. I'm prepping these raids anyways. CM Vanguards are so much better than the regular ones. I can use things like Claw Specs or the Shadow without easily resetting them since the HP threshold is much bigger. I dropped my axe from the Ice Demon room and I thought I could just quickly get another one from a scav, and guess what? It literally took like 30 scavs to get this stupid axe. I could have just ran back and picked it back up from the start of the raid, and it would have been faster than this. What a joke, dude. The Blood Fury is such a godsend for CMs. The lifesteal, damage, and the defensive stats it provides goes a long way. There's no way, man. Oh my god, I just reset both of the hands. Okay, this raid is officially bricked. Wow, I'm angry. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Even if I tick-eat that, I die because of no stamina. My shadow literally hit a 0 on 30 twice, and then like a 25, which still wasn't enough damage to kill the mage hand in time. I've been praising this thing so much recently, but it just let me down. Okay, I'm fully tilted right now. 27k point CM. That's not good to say the least. I was on vacation recently and I've been AFKing stars during my downtime. And not only did I somehow roll a second mining pet, which is like 1 in 500k, I did manage to obtain enough stardust to get the golden prospector outfit recolor. Alright, every piece is recolored and this looks pretty nice, I'd say. It also barely took any effort getting it. Anyways, back to CMs. Another deathless completion in the books. No purple. 700k in Cadentines is crazy. Also got myself a nice elite clue. If I just bank fast and remember what items I need for certain rooms, I feel like I can knock out a sub 40 minute time. I waste so much time standing around doing nothing. Oh hey guys, don't mind me. Just getting absolutely destroyed by CM Muttadile. If I didn't die to Muttadile this raid, I would have gotten a PB. This room unironically makes my hairs fall out. I burnt through like 7 brews and I still almost died. Man, why is it always the white lights? I was getting more purples in normal mode than challenge mode. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think I'm on PB pace. Did I just get chanced with the boss having 1 HP? If I died there, something bad would have happened. Either way, 4304 is the new PB, and I rolled a bunch of Renar weeds. That was also a very clean Olm. Still have a ton of supplies left over. Very happy with that raid. Well, I didn't record my last raid, but don't worry, nothing good happened. Just a 33k point CM. I've done 20 CMs and I think I've died at least once and probably half of them. 4140 new PB? Still died though. Why do I bother hiding the chat box if every raid is a white light? Damn, 3k soul runes is a banger drop. Something is very wrong right now. There seems to be a dragon warhammer missing in my inventory. Excuse me, did I just hit 4 zeros in a row? Oh man, not having any defense reduction, especially in challenge mode, was a nightmare. I PB'd. I guess I take it back. Who the hell needs defense reduction? 4113 PB. Getting real close to that sub 40 minute mark. Also, 1.1 mil in standard loot is beautiful. It feels like the Blood Fury is literally a crutch for these runs. Inquisitors literally has the same defense stats as Adamant Armor, and Olm already hits pretty hard. But once you're in the 4-to-1 cycle, you basically just heal through the damage and sustain all the damage taken. Here comes the purple! I lied. Almost 1 mil in herbs, not bad. Wait, what? Oh, it's just the combat task at 25 CMKC. I got so confused. I saw the pop-up after I got a white light, so for a second I thought I got a kit or something. Despite what the combat task says, I am definitely still miles away from being a challenge mode Cox Grandmaster. This content is pretty difficult. If you don't get aggroed by the other mystics, just take this guy into this corner for a free save spot. That was probably my best run yet. Sub 39 minute PB, that was beautiful. I just shaved off like 2 whole minutes. Progress is being made, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely improving, one raid at a time. The raid was so good, but I cannot say the same about the loot. A whopping 53k was made from Lizardman Fangs and Saltpeter. I probably lost money doing that raid from all the Shadow Chargers and brews that I drank. I can't even be mad, that's just straight up funny. Guaranteeing the first hammer spec on Tecton is one of the best updates. He is so ridiculously tanky, especially in CM. So instead of chilling at 51 HP and wasting brews from Vasa's special attack, I can just sip an overload and get myself to 1 HP, which will make me take almost no damage. What a big brain play. Just saved like 3 whole brew doses. I am printing so many herbs from this grind. The more points you get, you roll a higher quantity of loot, so in CMs you get like twice as much loot than you normally would. But then again, it takes twice as long to complete them, so it kind of evens out. Is KC28 the lucky number? No, it is not. There it is, dude. Finally I got a purple. It has been over 20 CMs since the last one, which was an arcane. Slightly dry, but then again, I have been dying a bunch. Surely I get something other than deck scrolls in this video. I don't know, man. I think my count is bugged or something. That is my 10th Dexterous Prayer Scroll. Of the 27 purples I've obtained, 15 of them was a Prayer Scroll. Man, do I love Chambers drop tables. I think they should make the Prayer Scrolls even more common. Why not? I don't think I'll be getting a better Tecton time than that. What was that? 117? If both hammers hit, the Fang absolutely shreds him. Surely I don't die doing this. Please be humble? Oh my god, I'm alive. The pace is incredible right now. I have no idea what the GM time is, but this is definitely looking good so far. Nah, this is actually the God run. My hits on those Guardians were so good. Claw the crystals. Now is not the time for zeros, Bofa. Come on, hit something. Okay, he's dead. 3 Crystal Vasa is a bit above average, but it's still fine. No, what am I doing? I'm sitting on 50 HP with 8 full brews in inventory. I just got comboed out. I'm just not thinking at all. I'm too focused on speed rather than surviving. I think it's still salvageable, but the death will cost me a minute or so. I think it's still fine. I'm done with every room by 27 minutes. This is still an amazing run for me. As long as I don't throw it home, this should be like a sub 37 maybe. I may have fallen to the Muttadiles, but this was one hell of a run. Wow, we got the Grandmaster CM speedrun time, what the hell? That's crazy. No back-to-back purples unfortunately, but I am not beating that time for a long time. I could not have asked for a better raid. Literally everything was good besides the Muttadile death, which was so easily avoidable. I'm a little mad at myself about that, but it's okay. The Grandmaster time for CMs is 38:30? I absolutely destroyed that time. I feel like that task is really free in terms of the speedrun tasks. Back-to-back sub 40 minute runs. I think I'm finally getting somewhat decent at this. Got some toad flags and toilet paper from this raid. What is that drop, dude? 3,136 of both silver ore and soul runes. That is so bizarre. Both of them have the exact same quantity. I have never seen that before. I mean, that was a nice clutch, but ultimately it doesn't matter. I died to Guardians that raid. I did not know that they can hit over 10 damage through Protect Melee. It was a very tilting death, but at least I learned. My login timer just hit over 5 hours. 5 hours straight of challenge mode raids. My brain feels like it has turned into a giant pile of mush. No DHCB, no problem. Bofa still pretty good here. Thank you for the agility XP. I don't care, I am greeting this damn dose. I have over 2.5 thousand stamina in my bank, but I refuse to use this dose. Sit down. No purple. Well, the good news is that I've done several CMs and I haven't died in a while, and I'm over half the drop rate for an ancestral kit. But the bad news is that there's a severe lack of purples. -1 blood shard. I don't mind using the blood fairy here at all. I barely get to use this thing, but I absolutely love it here. It's a very small time save, but you can actually cut these trees and move around without missing ticks. It's a neat little trick. Nothing again. Holy shit, 1.5 mil loot? That is by far the highest standard drop value I've ever seen from this place. Earlier I said that the Fang shreds Tecton if both hammers hit, but that is only when both of them hit. I just spent 3 minutes killing this guy. So many zeros. Oh god, what have I done? Please show mercy! Oh my god, how am I alive? Get me out of here. I need to prep. Nice, let's go. Another purple. You know the rules? I'm looking around here. Twisted Buckler, okay. Finally not a dex, which makes me happy. Of course it is a duplicate. That is my third buckler. Interesting. Still missing the T-bow, Ancestral Rope Top, and the Dinny Bee. Hopefully I can get one of these items somewhat soon. Preferably the T-bow. Man, that was close. Oh my god, I actually got the back-to-back. No fucking way, dude. Show me it. No, it's a dex. Come on. Wow, I actually can't believe I got the back-to-back. I almost got back-to-back purples earlier in normal mode chambers, and then I straight up got an actual back-to-back in CMs. We are just farming purples lately. That was also 50 KC. It's kind of crazy that there's a plugin that tells you where the bats spawn. They are so helpful, especially for no preps. Could it be the legendary back 3 back? Come on, here it is! Never lucky, man. I'm so dry, man. The game just sucks. Oh, man. If the Muttadile switches to his mage attack, switch to Prey Mage and he will hit you 2 more times, at least. Usually camping Prey range is always the play since it can deal like 70 damage off prayer, but he's guaranteed to hit at least 3 times when switching attack styles, so you don't risk taking any damage. Alright, just at 55 KC. I think I'm ready to wrap this up for now. Got some purples, some combat tasks, and I learned how to do the raid somewhat efficiently. It has been a pretty successful few weeks of CMs, if I do say so myself. I really love Chambers, but Challenge Mode takes it to a whole nother level. It's a good balance of being difficult, but also enjoyable at the same time. Besides Muttadile. Anyways, let's see the loot that I earned. 36 mil standard loot, and 2 dex scrolls and 1 buckler. With current grand exchange prices, I made myself a cheeky 100 million from this grind. Not too bad at all. However, Varlamore's been out this whole time, and I still haven't really explored it. So next time around, I will have some fun with that and maybe try out the new Barrows minigame. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in Varlamore.